Hi everyone and welcome to this NXLINK tutorial. Today we're going to walk through how to use NXLINK's call center. So without further ado, let's start by getting familiar with this interface. On the left hand sidebar, you'll find the main navigation menu. Here you see tabs for your conversations with your customers, the voice campaigns, the AI configuration center, your customer management center, your analytics report, and finally your settings. Going to the center, you see a dashboard which is only available to the administrators. Here, the administrators will be able to see the different live statuses of your agents, which includes whether they are online and ready to work, or whether they are unoccupied and are waiting for tasks. Moving to the top right hand corner, you'll see a variety of functions. Here, you can set your work status, switch between your interface language, and choose your preferred time zone. And just below that, you see your account information, such as your account balance, your current team, and your current subscribe package. Now that you're familiar with the homepage, let's get started with how you can go about operating the NXLINK. To begin, before you invite your colleagues over, it is recommended to review the roles available. These roles will affect their clearance levels and their access to certain functions. Here, NXLINK offers 4 built-in roles with different permission levels. They are Enterprise Owner, Administrator, Supervisor, and Agent. Should you decide that your team require an additional role, click Add Role to create a new one from scratch. To assign their permission levels, simply click on Permission Assignment and choose the relevant levels. Now that we've reviewed your roles, let's take a look at how you can invite your colleagues to gain access to this interface. Head over to Management and click Member. To send an invitation, enter their name and business email and select Voice Agent. When completed, your colleague will receive an email to join. Should you want to bulk invite your team, head over to Voice Agent and click Add New Agents. Firstly, under Account Role, select Agent. Upon doing so, there'll be 2 options for you to choose from. Firstly, you can choose to send the account information to their email, or secondly, opt for single sign-on team email invitation if you already use an existing CRM system. The next step is to key in the number of agents you plan to invite. Do note the account information are randomly generated, so if you plan to customize their account names, you can do so by the template right here. When done, choose the preferred agent groups you'd like to add your new agents to, then select the targeted countries. And finally, your access point. Do note, for the highest call quality, it's recommended that your chosen access point tallies with customer country. Through this interface, you can also enable recording of calls and customize your agent's actionable operations, like assigning to only outbound if your agents only handle outbound operations. Upon confirmation, an email containing the account name and password will be sent to your respective agents' mailboxes. Moving over to Voice Agent Group, whose purpose here is to provide the administrator another way to manage his group of agents. Through this interface, the administrator will be able to either configure the calling operations of each group or manage the members of each team. Let's say you'd like to create a new group. To do so, simply click on Create New and input the group name. Through this interface, you'll be able to select which line you'd like to use for your calling operations. The first is routing configuration, which is your own existing business line. And the second is platform line, which is the business line that we have provided for you. To add group members, simply click on Members and select your preferred agents. And if you click on a green number under Agent Group Members column, a pop-up interface will appear which will allow you to assign a supervisor. With this function, the supervisor will now be able to track the call logs of his team. Now that you have added your team, let's head over to Call Center Settings to configure your agent's workstation. From the top, you'll see Login Status, which means upon login, your work status will be immediately assigned as such. Here, you can also enable Auto Answer, which will allow your agents to automatically answer the phone without having to press Answer. And if necessary, click on ACW to allow your agents to get some time to organize the call's information before another phone call is allocated to them. Just below that, you'll be able to customize the maximum call hold duration and maximum call duration. Next up, wrap up text. This function will allow you to add shortcuts that your agents can quickly use to tag their customer. And under inbound call strategy, you can manage how the system will allocate calls to your agent, like queue wait time, timeout for agent overflow, transferring calls to the queue or voicemail when agents are busy or offline. And the next is call allocation strategy. Through this function, you'll be able to allocate calls via three ways. The first is based on random selection. The second is to prioritize agents who have been idle. Or the third is to give priority to agents who had the shortest call time. Moreover, under general settings, you're able to get a customer to do a post-customer service survey. Additionally, for the privacy and safety of your customers, you'll be able to choose to either mask or encrypt your customer numbers. When number encryption is turned on, your customer's phone number will be encrypted with random numbers. While if you turn on number masking, you'll be able to choose a particular section of your customer's phone number to hide. Now that you have configured your call settings and you'd like to manually call your customer, simply click on mobile icon, choose your preferred line and number, and dial in your customer's phone number. Now that you have configured your call center, let's learn how to add your existing customers. Go to Customers and click Customer List. To add them individually, press Add Customer. After filling up the necessary details, you want to allocate a particular customer to the belonging agent and click the agent's name. Upon doing so, the customer will show up in My Customer List. To add them by bulk, please download the template, fill it up, and import it back in. And the last way to add customers is through an API integration. Next up, let's head over to Conversations and click Voice. On this interface, you'll be able to see all the phone calls you have made recently. Upon clicking on your customer call log, you'll be able to select the wrap-up tag and key in additional notes if you deem necessary. To send them a message, click on the green message icon and select the appropriate message template. Should you want to call them back, simply click on the green phone icon, just like this. So now you might ask, is there a back-end system to configure which line is allocated to a team? Yes, to do so, head over to My Number under Management. Here, the administrator can choose to assign a line via clicking on Settings on an unoccupied line. To receive an incoming phone call, you can choose to directly assign to a particular group or through an IVR filter. To customize the IVR workflow, simply head over to Voice Flow and do so through the tools available. Time Judgment simply means routing based on your scheduled time, while Key allows customers to dial specific numbers to choose their preferred destination. Once you set up your IVR process to use the automation flow, simply head back to My Number and click Settings. Click on IVR process and choose your template. Within this setting, you're also able to assign a customer service survey which your customer is able to do. To create one, simply head back to Voice Flow and select Survey. The tools to set up one is similar to creating an IVR bot that answers your customer phone call. The only thing different is that you're able to allow your customers to send their feedback via dialing a defined set of numbers to complete a survey. Next up is your voice campaigns. The first is preview dialing. Here, the agent has an autonomy to preview his customer list before making a decision to make a phone call to a particular customer to create a new customer group. Here, you can simply import a customer list using the template and allocate the task to a group of agents. After the allocation, the assigned agent can simply navigate to My Task under Conversations to review his new task, just like this. Next up, predictive dialing. Basically, the AI, when enabled, will automatically call a list of numbers and will filter through all the calls that were not picked up. Once a phone call is picked up by a customer, it will immediately assign to an agent who is currently free. To create a new campaign, simply click on New Task, choose your preferred task type, and so on. Upon completion of the task, she will understand the basic analytics of how the campaign fared. Click on Details to find out. Here, you'll be able to monitor the progress of your allocated task and see the relationship of all the measured metrics. Should you want to get a deeper understanding of all your calls individually, simply click on All Dialing. Here, you'll be able to see the call status, its attended time, the recording of the call, the AI tag, and so on. The last one is AI Agent Outbound Calling, which is our latest product in our lineup. Not only will it automatically call your customers and converse with them, it will also identify the intent and the interest of the customer before finally summarizing the conversation for you to easily understand the context. But before we begin the AI outbound campaign, you will need to set up the AI agent. However, as the setup process is a little tricky, our engineers will usually set this up for you. But what is the process like, you may ask? So to begin, we will head over to AI Hub and select Voice. Here, we're able to preview the available AI voices. When done, we'll then head over to AI Text to create different texts for a variety of situations that you'd like the AI to measure. When done, head over to Voice Virtual Agent. This is what your finished product might look like. Its interface here is very similar to what you have used in IVR. But here comes the important part, prompt engineering. In the prompt, we will share the AI about its identity, the context, its work, our expectations, and its job. We'll then share the AI some possible context that might happen and how it should respond. When completed, head over to Voice Campaigns and create a new one. Here, you'll select the AI agent that we created and the call schedule that we want to place it in. When done, press Confirm. Similar to predictive dialing, should you want to have a comprehensive understanding of how your campaign fared, click on Details icon. Just like before, you'll be able to see all the relationships of the measured matrix, such as the task, your campaign results, the distribution of text, and many more. If you'd like to get a deeper understanding of each individual course, just hop over to Call Records, just right here. To view the transcribed conversation, simply click on the green message icon. Moreover, through this interface, you're able to listen to the recording of the phone call, view the summary of the conversation, its tag, its call ID, and many more. Now that your AI outbound campaign is completed, and you'd like to find out how your customers have responded to your campaign, to do that, simply head over to Reports and click AI Conversations. Just like before, you'll be able to listen to the recordings of the call, see what the AI tagged your conversation as, and read the summary of the conversation. To get a more intimate look of the conversation, simply click on the green message icon. Next, should you want to have a report of all your voice interactions, simply click on Voice Interactions. Here, you'll be able to listen to the recording of the interaction, check the details of the call, and even follow up with your customer via SMS or phone call. Moreover, if you would like a more comprehensive report and analytics, you can do so via a number of ways. Firstly, head over to Real-Time Monitoring of Voice Campaigns. Here on this interface, you will be able to have an overview of the current status of your agents, check the current workload, listen to your agents' conversations, and even whisper to your agents should they need help. Secondly, historical reports of your voice agents. Here, you get a detailed analysis of your customer service agent's performance, which includes whether they missed a phone call or how long their break was in between phone calls. And thirdly, you can go over to voice agent status to check how long they were online.
Moving on to the next one, Inbound Abundant Analytics. Here, it tracks the statistics of the number of inbound calls that failed to constructively connect with your customer service agent. And for a higher level overview of how your agents performed, you can toggle over to Agent Call Statistics. Here, you can understand the number of calls that were connected, answered, missed, and so on. And lastly, should your administrator want to understand the finances of your core operations, head over to Management and click Cost Estimation. Here, you'll be able to check all the costs incurred for both your manual and AI outbound calls. Should you want to download the expense report, press the download button. And that's a wrap for today's NXLINK Call Center tutorial. Should you require more information about NXLINK Call Center tools, please navigate over to our Help Center and click on AI Call Center or AI Hub. Through this Help Center, you'll be able to get more detailed explanation about how to use all the tools we have covered in this video. They include a step-by-step instruction about managing your customer list and tickets, how to operate a call center, how to use the AI, how to go about your report, how to use the AI Hub, and many more. And that's it. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you'd like more support, feel free to check out our help center or reach out to us directly. Thanks for watching and happy marketing with NXLINK.